Hello guys, this is Carlos Rodriguez. I'm here to tell you how to remove your EVAP canister from your 2016, 2017, 2015 Toyota Camry. The earlier models could apply as well, all the way back to 2012. And right now, what you're seeing is this is where the vapor canister would be, but I detached it. So this is a complete removal of everything right now. But the things I want to show you what I did to remove it. So I had to remove the big bolts that go right here. You see these? 1, 2, and then 2 on the other side as well. So that's 3, and then the other one's over there. It's 4. So those bolts are pretty big bolts. They're 19 millimeters. So you're gonna need. Here's what you're gonna need. You're gonna need a 10 millimeter, a 12 millimeter, a 14 millimeter, and a 19 millimeter socket. Okay. Yeah, the big bolts are going to be 19 millimeters. A lot of the other bolts are going to be either 14, 12, or 10. So first, you take out these bolts. Second, you take out the bolts from here. And then second, you see these right here? These are detached as well. I took the bolts out for these. They're located right here by connected to the subframe. They are also 19 millimeters, I think. I have a bunch of bolts everywhere. Yeah, they go like right here. Yeah, pretty much. So that also needs a 19 millimeter socket as well. Then I removed some of the plastic, as you can see. This I had it folded back. It's not supposed to be a good thing, but I removed it just to have more clearance. What else? These two are the main things, of course, this and this, but also I lowered this here. You disconnect the 2 bolts that go to the catalytic converter, from the catalytic converter to the muffler. Right here, this should be a 14 millimeter. Easy to get out. If you're having trouble getting these out, use some WD-40, but for me, they came out really easily. I don't know about you guys, but it might be rusted for you. So just keep in mind you might need some WD-40 or something to loosen up the bolts here. Yeah, and they go right here to connect to the muffler here. Take them out. Simple as that. But I have it kind of hanging here, and the muffler is kind of down. Oh, and for the muffler, I also took out this bracket that was holding it up. You see this right here? There's a bracket that goes up here for the muffler. Where's the bracket? Let me see if I can show you. It's somewhere. It's somewhere around here. I'll find it, but it's a bracket. Take it out. It's gonna make your life easier. So yeah, take out the bracket, and then you can lower the muffler pretty much. Oh yeah. The bracket is. Yeah, this is the bracket itself. Basically, you just take out the bolts. They should be about 12 millimeters. I think it's these right here, pretty much. Take those out. Anything else you got to take out? Like it might be the plastic pieces. They might be like 10 millimeters. Screws or whatever. And then yeah, I think that's pretty much it. You just gotta lower it. But when you're taking out the canister, this one is gonna be a hassle to take out. This hose here is kind of difficult to take off. So what you want to do is you take a screwdriver, and there's another video for it, but you take a screwdriver. I don't have the video. I didn't make the video, but yeah, you take the screwdriver and you put it in, and you wedge it in here. Let me see if I can focus a little bit better. You wedge it in here and you do it on both sides so that the teeth, like I don't know, I can't focus in well, but the teeth. I'm trying to focus in a little bit better, but so the teeth inside, you see this one on the right side down there where the tip of my finger is, on the bottom, not the top one, but the bottom one, you have to push it in, as well as the other side as well, and then you can slide out the connector. It's kind of hard, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little hard, but with some work you can get it done. And then lastly, the other two connectors are easy to take out. This one, you push in, you push the back, and then you slide it out. Sometimes these are hard, not gonna lie. The connectors are a little hard, but you push this right here, the back part of it, the back part of the connector, so it can lift up, and then you slide it out. The third connector is a hose. This one right here, very self-explanatory. Just pinch the this thing, I don't know what it's called, the fastener or something. You pinch it, you pull it back, and then this can come out, you know. Lastly, this one is kind of interesting, but it's not too difficult. Not as difficult as this one right here in the front, but excuse me. For this one, you have to pinch in the teeth that come out. There's like 4 teeth, 2 on each side. Let me see if I can show you, but you gotta pinch them in, and then as you pinch them in, you push down, and this will pop out. This right here will pop out. This green tab here. So push the teeth in, and then this is gonna pop out. Right now I'm kind of pushing it in, but I don't want to push it all the way in because I gotta connect the back. So yeah, that's basically how you that's how you get out the EVAP canister. It's not as difficult as it seems. It's just kind of, it looks intimidating because you have the subframe to kind of take out and everything, and all this metal here, you know. It looks very intimidating, but once you get it done, it's not hard. Like, the most difficult, I would say, is the other side of this bolt. The other, I don't know if it's a rod. I'm sorry that I don't know these parts, but the other one on this side, the other side right here, this one right here, the other 19 millimeter bolt, 19 millimeter bolt is very difficult to get out. It's more of a nuisance than anything. Just make sure that if you have a 19 millimeter socket, it's try to get a short one. Try to get one of the short ones. I did it with the long one. It works fine, but don't use extensions for that one. Try not to use an extension on that one. But yeah, it's the most I could say. There was a these I left intact. Well, these bolts, they don't really do much, I guess, so I left them intact. I removed some of these bolts here just because I thought maybe they were attached to something, but they really aren't. I guess it just attaches this part to this, but it's very solid. It's like, it almost looks like it's welded together or something, but you don't have to take out these screws out. So, but yeah, I guess the installation is reversal. And let me show you the EVAP canister. Okay, so the EVAP canister is right here. As you can see, there's a bunch of JB Weld I put on there, some plastic bonder. It's a mess, but hey, it's getting dried up pretty well. And these are the connectors on the top. You see, I'm trying to see which one's connect. Okay, so the green one, the green connector, the one with the green connector goes here on the left. The hose goes here. Electrical connector is here, and then the other big one, the difficult one that you got to use a screwdriver or even a pick, is this one here. Picks are probably a little bit more better for use to get this out for this connector right here, but yeah, everything else is not that hard. So what I did was I cut it open. I cut it open with a angle grinder. Cut it through. There's going to be two pieces in there. One of them, both of them have a filter on it, like a yellow filter with a really big spring. You take those out, take those two out, and then the charcoal is going to be in there. It's going to look like charcoal pellets. So as you can see on the ground, that's what it looked like, charcoal pellets. I got this bag of activated coconut shell carbon. It's more grainy. It's less, you know, like, it doesn't look like pellets. It looks more like just grainy, you know, like sugar, almost like that, almost like coarse sugar. But I filled it up to, you fill it up to the point where the springs kind of like are leveled or flush with this here. You know, when you put back the springs, make sure it's kind of like flush here, I guess. Or just, you know, try to measure it and, you know, check to see how much was in there, and then put the same back amount in there. So you can, I guess, you could get with the coarse grain one, or you can get the pellet ones. They look like this, you know, like little pellets, you know, like they're oval shaped, cylindrical shaped, I would say. So that should work as well. And seal it back in with like some kind of plastic bonder, epoxy, I don't know, so a good sealer. It could be Gorilla Glue for all I know, but something that can also withstand the heat and the cold down there, I guess. So this one's just about done, very close to being fully done. It's pretty solid right now. I had to use 2 sticks of these. Hold on. This is what I got. Oh man, it's just stuck. The plastic bonder. Yeah, there it is. There's the cover. JB Weld plastic bonder. I got 2 of these. This is the second one. So yeah, I'm about to put this all back together, and that's gonna be it. Unfortunately, I have not seen another video doing it on this generation of Camrys. I've seen the older ones. Now, on the other ones, let me tell you something real quick. Let's go back down here. On the other ones, they will go and say something along the lines of, oh, just lower the muffler, take out the heat shield, right? The heat shield for us is right there, right? This thing right here that I'm pointing to, that silver piece right there, that's the heat shield. But I never had to take out the heat shield or the fuel pump, by the way. But you for older Camrys, you just lower this here, and then you move this to the side, I think, and then you could take out from the passenger side over here. But this is more complicated, a little more complicated, just because you have the subframe here blocking the whole thing. It just makes everything almost nearly impossible. Well, not impossible, I'm sorry. It just makes things a little more difficult. More difficult as in, like, it's more time consuming. That's it. This is all it is. This is all just time consuming. So don't stress it. Take it little by little, and you can get it done. That's how I replenished my vapor canister. This baby's about to go back in. Let me show you. Let me try to show you how I'm gonna get it back in. So the connectors are this way, right? So the connectors are this way. All the connections, by the way, look fine. I checked, and I got the P0441, P0445 codes, and a large EVAP. I'm like, oh, I don't know. It could be the gas, the fuel cap. I changed the purge valve solenoid, and nothing, you know. But yeah, when I put it back in, it will go in like this, you know. Just the way I slid it out, I'm gonna slide it back in this way. So, and the big reason I had to like take it out with the brackets is because the brackets are stuck on there. These brackets right here are gonna be stuck on there. So when you're cutting this, you're gonna cut it out with the bracket stuck on it. There's no way to remove the bracket unless you like it's welded under, I think. So that's how it's gonna go. Of course, there's bolts that's gonna hold it up to the frame of the car. That's one there. That's one one place that's gonna connect it. The other one's gonna be up there, and then there's gonna be another bolt down there you gotta take out. It's 3 like 10mm bolts. They might have like a plastic piece though. They have a plastic piece. Like this one had a plastic piece. I just tore it off. It was some kind of fastener. Oh wait, let me show you. It was one of these, I think. Yeah, I just yanked it off because it was just in a way. There was no other way to get it out but to remove it. Don't worry, take it out. You'll be fine. I'll try to put it back in when I put everything back together. But yeah, you might have to yank that out. Other than that, if you have any comments, questions, let me know in the comment section. It's not hard, like I said, it's just time consuming. So there it is. Thank you.